So students, now we are starting exercise E. As I have told you that many sums of exercise E have same concept, I'll write it. Which sum have a same concept like 21, 27, 28. Exercise E ka question number 4th, 5th, 6th and 11 have a same concept. 4, 5, 6 and 11. So exercise E ka 4, 5, 6, 11. I'll do this sums when I'll complete this sums. So now, except for these sums of exercise E, I'll do all the remaining sums, for which I've already finished 8 to 15 except for 11. That means right now, first I'll do question number 1, 2, 3, 7 and 17 onwards. So 1, 2, 3, 7 and 17 onwards will 16 onwards, will complete all the sums except for this concept. So now we'll start with the exercise 5E. First sum and the second sum are ditto same, and I have given this concept earlier also. I have told you in the given sum there are 5 terms. So out of that 5 terms, what I have told you that first the 3 terms will be there which will have either identity or split the middle term, and the other 2 numbers have something common. So here we can see 7 is common, and here I can see it's an identity because there is a square associated. So this is a square for x, this is a square for 1 upon 2x, and number doesn't have a square, has a sign as plus. Let us check. I have compressed this to this formula, a plus b the whole square. So if I do a plus b the whole square, what I'll get? A square plus b square plus 2 into a into b, x plus 2 cut. That means x square, yes, 1 for x square, yes, plus 1. That means opening this bracket I get the same thing. So I can compress this whole thing into what? A plus b the whole square. And here I can take minus 7 as common. If I take minus 7 common, I will change. So x plus 1 upon 2x. Now what is common? X plus 1 upon 2x is common. What is left? X plus 1 upon 2x minus 7. Done. Same to same, question number 2. Ditto same. 9a square plus 1 upon 9a square plus, minus 2 minus 12a plus 4 upon 3a. So now you can see over here again these 3 terms have what? Identity, and here there is something common. So here this is the square for 3a, this is the square of 1 upon 3a. The number doesn't have perfect square has what sign? Minus. So if you want, you can check a square plus b square minus 2ab. So a square plus b square minus 2 3a into 1 upon 3a. If you cancel, you get the same thing. That means this thing can be compressed to a minus b the whole square. And then here what is common is minus 4 common. Inside side will change because every negative side is common. So 4 3s are, 4 1s are, and then 3a. So here plus will become minus. So you can see again 3a minus 1 upon 3a is common. So what is left is 3a minus 1 upon 3a minus 4. Answer. Question number 3. X square plus a square plus 1 upon a. There is no bracket, but yet this x means this x is obviously for the numerator, and here there are 2 terms, so I have to put the bracket compulsory. Plus 1. So first I will take a normal LCM. There is nothing in the denominator, nothing in the denominator. The LCM will be a. Here a is not there, I have to multiply a. Here also a is not there, I have to multiply a. Here a is already there, so I have to multiply. So x square into a is into a. Multiply by a. So ax square if I open this, x into a square is a square x plus x into 1 is x and plus a. Now in the numerator, is there anything common? No. So I can take 1 as common, and the denominator, everyone has the same a as a common denominator. So I can take 1 upon a as common. So now what is left? Only ax square plus a square x plus x plus a. Now what is common over here? Ax. Bracket में x plus a. There is nothing common, x plus a. So now what is left is x, ax plus 1 and x plus a. This 1 upon a you can multiply by any one bracket, because obviously there is no plus sign. So this entire thing is what? Only one term. So I can just multiply this by this also, or this by this also. I will multiply this by this. I cannot multiply 1 upon a by both. Why? Because the same term. So if I multiply this by this, so 1 upon a into ax plus 1 upon a into 1 and x plus a. So a will get cancelled. So what is left? X plus 1 upon a and x plus a is the final answer. A minus b minus 4a square plus 4b square. So yes, we can see that here there is a is positive, here is negative, I'll take minus 4 as common. So what is left? A square minus b square. Here there is nothing common, I can take it as 1. So 1a minus b minus 4 a plus b a minus b, a square minus b square formula. What is common? A minus b. What is left? 1 minus 4 a plus b. So if I open, I'll get minus 4a. 1 minus 4a minus 4b is the answer. Question number 7. Now after this I have told you directly the question number 16. This also type I have done. (9x square plus 3x minus 8y). Same to same sum I have done. Out of 4, 2 numbers are perfect square. So this is a square for 3x, this is a square for 8y, and there is nothing common. So a plus b, a minus b, and here 3x minus 8y. What is common? 3x minus 8y is common. What is left? 3x plus 8y plus 1. Everyone. Till 16 we have done. Now question number 17. Little different because there are roots. So 2 under root 3x square plus x minus 5 under root 3. So now obviously it's a splitting the middle term only. My middle term is plus x, and when I multiply this, the product will be 2 root 3 into minus 5 root 3. The 2 5s are obviously plus into minus is minus. 2 5s is 10, and root 3 into root 3 is 3. That is minus 30x square. So plus and minus, the bigger number will get plus sign because of the middle term. So now 2 under root 3x square, and I have to find 30 of factors. 2 15s are, 3 5s are, 5 1s are. 2 numbers you have to subtract and get what? 1. So 6 and 5. So obviously big number is 6 minus 5 under root 3. So now students over here, please pay attention everyone. What is common? 2 and x. What is left? Root 3x plus 3 minus 5 common, x plus root 3. Now there's little problem that here I have x plus root 3. But here I have root 3x plus 3. That means the brackets are not same. These brackets has to be same. Can I say that for 3 is nothing but root 3 into root 3? So instead of 3, can I write root 3 into root 3, that is root 3 ka square. So here this will come as it is, and instead of 3, I write root 3 ka square, and this will be as it is. So now can you see that again in the bracket root 3 also is common. So if I take root 3 as common, what is left? X. 1 root 3 is out, 1 root 3 is yet left. Minus 5 x plus root 3. So what is left? X plus root 3 and 2 root 3x minus 5. This is the final answer for the question number 17. So everyone, this question there was a little twist. So here after taking the common, you can see that the second bracket was a little different. So that is why I have taken 3 ka, again what root 3 ka square, again I took root 3 ka common, and I got the answer. Now the question number 18. One upon 4 a plus b the whole square and minus 9 upon 16 2a minus b the whole square. So this is nothing but if I want to write the whole square, obviously the a plus b upon 2 the whole square, and this will be 3 upon 4 2a minus b the whole square. So a plus b upon 2 whole square minus 3 2s are 3 upon 4 the whole square. Anyone any problem? 4 I have this 2 ka square 16 4 9 is 3. Now a square minus b square is a plus b and a minus b. So if I take LCM inside the brackets now, it will be 4. I have to multiply 2. So 2a plus 2b plus 6a minus 3b. Again the LCM is 4. Again I multiply 2. 2a, 2b minus 6a. Obviously, always I have told you whenever you write a negative sign and after negative sign there is a binomial, you have to keep the brackets because signs will change. So now we can see that then multiplication. So 4 into 4 16, 2a plus 6a, 2b minus 3b, 2a, I'll open the brackets first, plus 2b minus 6a plus 3b. 2a minus 6a is minus 4a and 2b plus 3b is plus 5b upon 16. Students, I have told earlier also one thing. First number always has to be positive. So here we have, but here we don't have. So first I'll write 5b, then minus 4a. There is nothing common in the numerator. I can take 1, and here in the denominator we have 16 as a common. So 1 upon 16, 8a minus b and 5b minus 4a is the answer. 19th sum. We have done this type 2ab plus cd minus a square minus b square plus c square plus d square. So now if I open the brackets, 2ab, 2cd, students, can you see that I have two numbers which doesn't have perfect square? That means in their group, including this number, more two numbers will be there. That is total 3. One will be 2ab and others will be what? Which has a and b. So a and b, can you see over here? And this number will have c and d. So which is positive? Obviously c and d, that will come first. So c square, d square, 2cd and then minus a square minus b square plus 2ab. So here this is your positive, which will come first. This is your negative, and a common. This will become a square b square minus 2ab. This will become c plus d the whole square, and this will become a minus b the whole square. Because obviously after taking negative as common inside sign, I will change. So I got this now, a square, anything inside the bracket is a, here is b. So a square minus b square is a plus, obviously after sign this binomial we have to put the brackets, and here c plus d minus a minus b. So c plus d plus a plus, a minus b, c plus d minus a plus b. 19th sum. Next is 20th. 20th, everything is same. 20th, the first, second is same, and third, fourth is same. I'll do second part and I'll do the fourth part. It's very simple. So 20th ka second part is exactly like the first part. 67.8 ka square minus 32.2 ka square. So students, you all know now what to do. A square minus b square. A plus b, a minus b. So if you add this, you will get 68, 70, 100, and here 0.65, 35. 35.6 into 100 will be 35600. After 1 number there's a decimal, the answer will be 3560. So simple, a square minus b square. Same way your fourth sum. Third and fourth are same. I'm doing the fourth part. 80.5 square minus 6.5 square upon 18.5 plus 6.5. So a square minus b square is 18.5 plus 6.5. 18.5 minus 6.5. Everyone can see over here the numerator, this bracket and this bracket is same. I can cancel because between the brackets there is no sign, so I can cancel. 18.5 minus 6.5 is nothing but 12. Answer. Okay, now we are left with the last variety. This is of exercise 5C and 5B. All are same to same. So we start with the 21st sum. Just see how to do this type of sums. And how will you come to know that this sum has been asked? This variety has been asked. Very important. So now here you will see that each and every number has a square. So now how you will come to know that which numbers you have to take and how you factorize this. So now over here we have a square of each and every term. So out of this now I have to take two terms. Let us say x is to 4 square for x square, and x ka square is x and 1 plus square is 1. So which two terms I have to take? Let us say if I take x4 ka root is x square, and if I take over here 1, and the number which are not taken is what? Having a sign plus. So if I am taking this ka whole square, I will get x is to 4 plus 2x square plus 1. Now you may ask me, sir, why you have taken x square and 1? Why have you taken x square and this plus x? Because when I am taking two terms over here, and when I get the middle term should be the missing one. That means here I have not taken x square, no. So the middle term automatically came what? X square. Now for example, if you go to see x is to 4 present, 1 present. What is the remaining thing? X square, which is the automatic middle term. In case if I have taken x square plus x, then x is to 4 x square plus 2x cube. The x cube is not the, because you have taken x square and x, so the remaining number is not the one which is what remaining over here. So that is why you have to select any two ka squares in such a way that the missing number should automatically be over here. So I have taken x square ka square and 1 ka square, and then after removing x is to 4 and 1, the middle term what I am getting it, the 2x term I am getting it is already present. That means the variable is already present. So this is how we will select the numbers. This is the first step. Second step now. What you require, x is to 4 plus 1. You want 2x square, which is plus 2x square. Simple. Whatever you get over here, you have to add. But you want. So when the time when you're adding this, at the same time you have to subtract also. So whatever you add, the same number you will subtract. So now what you will get? This, if you remove from here, that means what do you want? X is to 4, 2x square plus 1. You have taken this number, you have taken this number, and you have taken this number. So now what is left? X square minus 2x square. What is x square minus 2x square? Minus x square. Now this whole thing is a square for x square plus 1, the whole square, and this is the x square. So a square, b square, a plus b, a minus b. So you know why I have added over here? If I have added 2x square, okay, the same time I have subtracted minus 2x square. Reason because in maths, whenever you add something, at the same time you have to subtract the same number. So if I am adding something, I have to subtract the same number, and then afterwards the normal thing. Same to same is your 27 also. In 27 sum, there is x square plus 1 upon x square minus 11. So obviously, here I have square of only this and this. So I will take x, 1 upon x, and then the number of this square is what? Minus, uska whole square. Same way here also I have taken x raised to 4 ka square root x square. 1 ka is 1, uska whole square. Here x square is square for x. 1 upon x is square for 1 upon x square is square of 1 upon x. And the number doesn't have a square as what? Minus as a sign. So if I open this, a square, b square, minus 2a into b. That is minus 2. So I have told you the moment you have x square plus 1 upon x square. What is the extra thing you have? Minus 2. Same thing I do over here also. X square plus 1 upon x square minus 11. What I have over here? Minus 2. So minus 2 if I do, at the same time I do plus 2 also. So now, first I will take this part over here. X square plus 1 upon x square minus 2. Now what is left is minus 11 and plus 2, which is nothing but minus 9. Now this whole thing is a square for x minus 1 upon x the whole square, and this is 3 square. So x minus 1 upon x plus 3, x minus 1 upon x minus 3 is the answer. 27 sum. Now same to same, we'll be having now 28 also. 4x square plus 1 upon 4x square plus 1. So here I will take 2x plus 1 upon 2x ka whole square. What I will get? A square plus b square plus 2 into 2x into 1 upon 2x. So what is that? Plus 2. The same thing. 4x square plus 1 upon 4x square plus 1. Obviously, I have to add 2 at the same time, minus 2. So now first I take this part over here. So 4x square plus 1 upon 4x square plus 2. Plus 2 is gone. What is left? 1 and minus 2, which is nothing but minus 1. So now, this is 2x. 1 upon 2x ka whole square minus 1 ka square. So 2x, 1 upon 2x. 2x plus 1 upon 2x plus 1. And 2x plus 1 upon 2x minus 1. Answer. So based on the same concept, now I'll do 4, 5, 6, 11 also. Exercise 5E ka fourth sum. Same to same concept, students, same. X is to 4 plus y is to 4 minus 27x square y square. So now obviously this number is a square for x square, this is y square, and number doesn't have square is negative. If I do the whole square, I get what? X is to 4 plus y4 minus 2x square y square. So that means obviously same thing I want over here also. So x raised to 4 plus y raised to 4 minus 27x square y square, right? Now what I want is minus 2x square y square If I do minus, I have to do plus also. So first I'll copy as it is. So this thing I'll copy. Now what I'm left with? Minus 27 plus 2. This is the square for x square minus y square the whole square, and this is 5xy the whole square. So x square minus y square plus 5xy, x square minus y square minus 5xy. Fourth sum. Same way, fifth sum also. 4x raised to 4 plus 9y raised to 4 plus 11x square y square. This type of x square is 2x square. This is 3y square. Number design of square is plus. If I do the whole square, I'll get 4x raised to 4 plus 9y raised to 4 plus 2 3 is 6, 6 plus 2 is 12x square y square. 2ab. 2 into 2 4, 4 3 is 12. So if you want, you can just write this as it is first only. 9y raised to 4 plus 12x square y square. You wrote this. Now you have to plus extra now to do minus. And what is left? 11x square y square. So everyone over here I have done as it is. Then I have taken this extra now. So at the same time I have subtracted this, and what is left is 11. So this whole thing is square for 2x square, 3y square, cos square, and minus 12 plus 1 is minus 1x square y square. So we got it. So 2x square plus 3y square plus xy, 2x square plus 3y square minus xy. Now the next sum, sixth sum. X square plus 1 upon x square minus 3. So x, then 1 upon x, the number of square is minus. So you get x square plus 1 upon x square minus 2a into b. So I write that as it is. X square plus 1 upon x square minus 2. Here minus 2 was extra, so plus 2, and what is left is minus 3. So this is a square for, and this is minus 1. So obviously x minus 1 upon x the whole square minus 1 the whole square, x minus 1 upon x plus 1, x minus 1 upon x minus 1. You can see question number 11 is the same. Now it is one sum you can try with the same concept. Hence I can say that my chapter factorization also is done, including 5a, b, c, d, e, everything. Thank you.